Requiem, I doubt will be one that Luke will be pre-ordering on DVD.
I've got an email saying it's coming though.
Yeah.
This is the new spooky drama from BBC One. I don't quite know how you would describe it, really.
Spooky drama, I think, is the best thing I've heard.
Supernatural drama, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
This is written by Chris Muxka.
Sorry, Skype's going weird now.
Yeah, sorry, what?
Chris
leave it at Chris, I'm fine with that.
Mrksa.
Murksa.
Yeah.
Murksa, okay. Is an Australian writer, best known for The Slap and also Underbelly were his two big sort of Australian.
And of course, Luke's flu.
Yeah,
sorry?
And he gave me the flu.
Yeah, allegedly.
Stars Lydia Wilson, who's an actress I wasn't really aware of, as Matilda, who is a cellist.
Cellist, yes.
Yeah, who is on the cusp of getting a year's residency in New York. Her mum comes to see her, played by Jo Scanlon. She's all distressed. And then she turns up, looks like she's possessed, and basically ends up slitting her throat in front of her, is what happens.
As you do.
She then is rummaging through all of her mum's possessions, finds lots of clippings and photos relating to disappearance of a young girl in a small Welsh village.
Penrith?
Not Penrith, no.
Something like that.
Penrith's quite a big town. This was a small...
Oh, okay.
They go to this village, her and her friend Hal, played by Joel Fry, who's sort of like in love with her. He's like a accompanist. Obviously, they get the old "you're not from round here" looks, and it's not long before they're sort of interrupting a funeral. And then they end up in a sort of spooky haunted house owned by the landowner who we saw commit suicide in the opening scene of the episode. Matilda gets several flashbacks, several nightmares, and realises at the end of the episode that she is the girl that went missing from the village. Luke, go on, you want to talk?
Yeah, I do. I hated it. I think it's completely daft. I don't know who it's for. I didn't believe it. I don't like Joel Fry. I don't think the girl's particularly interesting. I don't know what's going on with BBC drama, but I haven't found anything this year, or actually since Line of Duty, that I've really connected
What about
with.
The Miniaturist?
Yeah, this is not for me. I don't know who this is for. Maybe it's for Matt or Gary. Let's find out.
Penlinith is the
Oh, it was
village.
close.
Oh, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I think I deserve to go next because of getting that nearly
Yeah,
right.
go for it.
You do. Go.
If someone had explained the show to me in the way that Matt had, I would not have watched it because it sounds stupid.
He's
And
rubbish. He's rubbish.
No,
at
no,
summing
no,
things up,
he-
though.
Well, you could take it. You could take over then.
He has perfectly described the plot of the show, but the show is more of a feel than a plot. The plot
yeah,
is
no, I
really
agree.
silly. It's about the atmosphere, but it just doesn't ever really get anywhere. When you got the preview of of what was coming next, you know they want to do this kind of whole haunted house thing, but then why spend half the episode in London with these characters committing suicide and then move them to another place in the country and then kind of reset the show as the haunted house? The plot made no sense to me, so I wasn't intrigued or worried about all the kind of spooky bits in the background.
This isn't for me. This sort of genre. They've tried to do like modern edges to like a traditional ghost story, almost something. It almost feels like this hour could be condensed into 10 minutes and it would be the setup for the start of a Jonathan Creek episode. But yeah, I know what you're saying about the moving from London to Wales, but they needed somewhere to sort of base her, and obviously she's a successful musician. So I like Lydia Wilson. I like Joanna Scanlon, but she wasn't in it very much before she committed suicide. Yeah, not for me. Won't be watching anymore, but I think some people will like it.
It's all on iPlayer as well.
Yeah, and it is all on iPlayer. So Gary, if you were intrigued, you could have carried on. I agree. This is one that I would say, yes, it's a good idea it being on iPlayer because it has got that sort of, pulpy feel to it, that sort of where you can watch it, or it's one sort of continuous story. It's not a procedural. Are you going to watch any more or no?
No. I struggled to. I had to watch it in two halves. I struggled with it.
That's three of us all saying in different ways that we're not going to watch anymore.